10th technical session on marvelous application of AI and future work of AI. As we stand at the edge of this AI era, the advent of AI is revolutionizing industries, reshaping future of work. From automating complex processes to enhancing decision making with data-driven insights, AI is driving unprecedented innovation. So through this session, let us dive into the world of AI with our resourceful panelists and get an insight into the future, marvelous application of AI and future work of AI.
I now request CA Sathisan, Treasurer SIRC, to kindly escort our speaker for the session, CA Namrata Shah, onto the dais and welcome her. Having heard about implementation of AI in our offices at a minute scale, I think this is a continuation understanding how marvelous application of AI and future work of AI would help us as chartered accountants. I request CA Sathisan, Treasurer SIRC, to present Namrata Shah, CA, with a bouquet.
A warm welcome to you, ma'am, to present on the marvelous applications that AI has got and to know the future work of AI. I request CA Sathisan sir, the Treasurer of SIRC, to florally welcome our resource person. A round of applause, my dear delegates, to our resource person, CA Namrata Shah.
I request CA Sathisan to present the opening remarks.
Good evening to all. Today is the last session of SIRC's conference. I hope that all of you are enriched with various topics. This is a final topic, but most important, about the incredible advances in artificial intelligence. We are living in an era where technology is transforming the way we live, work, and interact with each other. AI is the front of revolution, and marvelous AI is leading the change. However, with great power comes great responsibility. As we develop more advanced AI system, we must ensure they align with the human value, ethics, and morals. We must prioritize transparency, accountability, and inclusivity in AI development. That means AI is just a beginning. The future of AI is bright, bold, and full of endless possibilities. Let us embrace this future with excite, courtesy, and a commitment of using AI for betterment of humanity. We can hear more about AI, marvelous of AI, and future of AI from our eminent faculty. Madam, the floor is open for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. We have Namrata Shah, who holds a CFA charter holder from CFA Institute, and she has honed her expertise in conducting valuations using internationally accepted valuation methodologies. She has a decade-long career with leading consulting firms and extensively worked in financial services and is also a strategic advisor team at Global Oil and Gas Company. She actively explores innovative AI solutions that will be the future of work. Over to you, ma'am, to address our delegates.
Good evening, esteemed guests, my seniors in the profession, and my fellow chartered accountants. You guys heard about me, but now I would like to know about all of you. So my request to all of you is, please remove your favorite friend from your pocket, log on to Mentimeter, and type this code 13952254. When you log in to this page, you will see two questions. The first question is, what is your current role? Please provide response to this. This will help me to know you better. You have 1 minute to answer this question. Log on to mentimeter.com, type code 13952254. You will come across a screen asking what is your current role. I am getting responses. Thank you for your active participation. Going to next question. The next question is, name Gen AI tool that you've used recently. If you are finding any issues, please log on to Mentimeter, menti.com, menti.com. The website name is menti.com, and the code is 13952254. Okay, so I got lot of responses, and now let's move forward. Few of the responses that I got from my second questions are here. The most prevalent response was ChatGPT. And I understand many of you have explored ChatGPT, at least initially. So it's my pleasure to share the advanced techniques about ChatGPT with you. As long as Gen AI tools are concerned, it provides 6 categories of output. And these are text, which is extremely prevalent today. Second is code, which is mostly used by engineering guys. Then is audio, image, video, which is combination of audio, video, and text. And the last is 3D. Image and text is highly used by many budding enthusiasts of AI. Video and 3D specialists are in the nascent stage as of now. So for all the people who are using ChatGPT or you are planning to explore ChatGPT, you would have come across this term prompt. Prompt is a basic thing with which ChatGPT works. And the biggest advantage is that it does not require us to use any coding language. We can use a natural English conversational language while talking to ChatGPT. So few of the prompts that are like provide list, elaborate further, identify gaps, pros and cons, summarize. So these all prompts are self-explanatory. But the one that I would like to discuss with you and which has really helped me a lot, that is prompt act as. And here you see this an illustration where I'm saying, ChatGPT, to act as a consultant, prepare a question to conduct a survey on use of Gen AI. So this is the direction I'm giving to ChatGPT. This will ensure that the question captures background of people if they use Gen AI in everyday life and the frequency of usage. So the questions would be around these 2 parameters. Third, I'm providing an instruction. Provide an output in a format which can be used in a Google form. So the output will be in such a form that you can directly use in a Google form and send out survey. So another thing that I tried recently, I tried asking ChatGPT to read Budget Speech 2024 and Finance Bill 2024. So I'm telling, act as a consultant, a chartered accountant who has 20 years of work ex, and summarize this. To summarize, my question was around personal income tax rate. And this is the response that I got. The hundreds of pages of Finance Act and budget speech got summarized in less than few minutes. You can keep the conversation going by asking further questions to ChatGPT. It will keep on providing you answers. The version that we saw about ChatGPT was a basic version, but it also comes with an advanced version. Like morning, the esteemed guest talked about how to protect your heart and what are the precautions that you take. Since he is a doctor and he comes with that expertise, we gave him all ears. So similarly, there are expert modules in JPTs which we are going to explore further. They are trained and specialized for specific action points, so the output is more precise and the hallucination among the data which is going as an input is lower. If you see on the top right, top row, there are the different categories of GPTs, which would be GPTs under writing, productivity, research, education, lifestyle. So let's explore few GPTs one by one. The first one is Write For Me, GPT. So here I am just asking GPT to write about Gen AI in 1,000 words. But what can you do? You can ask GPT to write about GST Act, some of the GST section, VAT section, income tax section, or any accounts tax area that is of your expertise. And you can start putting them on any social media which will act as a marketing tool for your firm. The one point that we have to be very mindful that it does not take into consideration any plagiarism. So if there are any copyrights issue, then the publisher of that article is responsible and not ChatGPT. Going to next, this is on data analysis. Harpreet mentioned about Copilot and GPT for Excel. This is GPT is as a part of OpenAI in ChatGPT. So here they would do your Excel processing. So what I did, I just put a 52-week high and low stock market sheet, which was in CSV format. And I asked GPT to provide which are the stocks which are trading at 52-week high price and 52-week low price. The first statement that GPT said that the data is not in a proper format. Do you want me to clean? GPT cleaned that data on its own and then it provided me what all data is part of that Excel sheet. Still, it was not able to process, so I changed the file format, turned it to Excel, and then I said, provide data in a heat map style. This is the data that I got through GPT. Since these are OpenAI tools, we cannot use our client data on this platform. For us to use client data on any GPTs, it is important that those GPTs are hosted on our server. So the data is protected and it's not available to wider public. Taking this forward, there's this amazing GPTs. How many book lovers in house? How many of you like to read books? And how many of you have hundreds of books that you've not read and you wish to read? This is for you. You'd ask GPT, please summarize this book. It will give you key takeaways from that book. You can implement it immediately. How many podcast lovers in house? And how many of you have hundreds of podcasts that you've not watched? You can ask this tool to summarize it for you. When it comes for audio to text conversion, you will need an extension. But text to text, it will directly work. It would not even take, like 3 minutes is still on the higher side. So now just go and fulfill all your desires of reading books and exploring podcasts. This is Translate GPT. So what it does is, so here I've put a national survey, national strategy document, and I asked that GPT to summarize it and translate it in English, Hindi. And if you read, the translation is accurate. It's not that it has made any grammatical error even in translation. And this is just 100 words translation. It can do entire book translation. So if you have a book which is not in the language that you are comfortable reading at a faster speed, and if you want it to convert in a different language, this is for you. How many of you struggle with CVs of articles or fresh chartered accountant and you don't get clarity whether I should take this person as a part of my organization? This GPT is there to help you. You just have to put the resume that you've got of the candidate, and also along with that, put the job description that you are looking for. Here I have not put any document, so it is telling me that you have to upload data. And the instruction that I have given to GPT was match candidate's resume with the skills that I need for my organization. Another interesting thing is investing AI. So this AI will guide you what to invest, where to invest, how to diversify your portfolio, what parameters to take into consideration. But it's just telling you all the information which is there on web. The decision lies with you. Another GPT which I loved exploring was Finance Wizard. And here I asked GPT to predict future price of Apple. And then it's asking me, you want me to predict price as per which methodology? So I'm saying a predict price basis technical indicator. That is where it gives me different results as per which parameter, what should be the expected price going forward based on the way those parameters are designed. Lastly, it gives me on a conclusion that what could be the future price of Apple. The most important thing is that it comes with a disclaimer, contact your finance advisor before making a decision. These GPTs are good servant, but they are bad master. If you are tired of looking at text whole day, then this fun GPT is for you. So I gave the instruction, what would the future city look like? And this is the image that GPT gave to me. So these are the few GPTs that we discussed, which we can start implementing on our day-to-day life, and it is definitely going to make our life much easier. We will have a lot of free time. Now, I would like to tell you that if we think that AI is future, then let me introduce to you what Government of India is doing on AI. So these are the platforms which I found very interesting. The first success that all of us has experienced is NPCI-based UPI transaction. And if we see just for the month of July 2024, there were 20 lakh crore of value which was transacted through UPI. This is a platform which is based on tech layers. That is the benefit that all of us have experienced. Next, which is picking up a lot, is a Bhashini website. On this website, it provides translation across 44 Indian language. The website is based on deep layered architecture, and it uses natural language processing. Plus, Government of India has made it open from crowdsourcing point of view. So if you see, there are 4 things that you can explore, which is speaking, listening, reading, and writing. You have a free time, go to this website. It will give you a statement. You can translate it in your language across these 4 parameters, and you will earn badges on this website. Another interesting AI platform that the Government of India is building is India Urban Data Exchange. Currently, the problem that is faced by many of the Indian cities are around energy, water, traffic management, sanitation, rainfall, waterlogging. the platform is designed in a way that all these data will get captured through land records, tax detail, or Swiggy delivery, or many other such input base. And then this input data will be translated in such a form that it is easy to use by any startup. So the platform's objective is to act like a library of human data. And here government has invited a lot of Indian startups to build their platform, to build their company using this platform. Now, coming to a question, what is future of work? So if we see on the left side is where we see a human brain which has books and data and information. There are people working on laptops with lot of papers around. And what do we see in future? In future, we see a human brain making decision and humans working on laptop. So the major transition that we are going to experience with AI is from recalling data to using data for making decision purpose. Now talking about future, but let us first know what AI is doing today in our life. So first is on speech recognition. How many of you has used Siri or Alexa to tell Siri, call home, Alexa, play this song? AI is in our life today itself. Next, coming to recommendation. Whenever we go on LinkedIn, we get list of people you may know. If you go to some shopping website, you will get people who bought this, also bought this. This is usually bought together. The recommendation system is already in place. Third, I would like to talk about the face and speech recognition. How many of you have used DigiYatra? It's such a seamless application by Government of India using face recognition technology. Never have I thought that I could catch flight in less than 30 minutes from entering airport. That's the power of AI in our everyday life. Keeping this aside, while I was exploring stalls outside, there are so many startups who are using AI in their module, which is going to make our life as a chartered accountant much easier. How many of you are tired of texting, typing, and you feel that you don't want to type, but you can speak? Then this is the option that AI allows you. You can talk with ChatGPT or any AI-based tool as if you are talking to your colleague, your friend, and you can get output. I have friends who've spoken so much that it was equivalent to 200, 300 pages, and they could summarize their thought. The two examples that I have shown here is that I have asked my phone photo book to search for landscape and other event-based top point. The GPTs that we discussed earlier, the examples that I had shown, those were on text. But same exercise can also be done using voice. It would be as if you are talking to your junior or your friend, asking GPT to analyze Excel sheet, asking GPT to find out what is missing data, or anything that you want GPT to do. Okay, so I would say whenever I talk about AI with anybody, usually the fear comes, will AI take away my job? Will I be unemployed? So I want to share with you a technology trap. This was basis 300 years of research. So we see Industry 1.0, which was early 1800. At that point in time, it was around mechanization, which means all the work which was labor intensive, it started to take form of machine, which means power loom came into practice, little level of mechanization came into practice. Going further, Industry 2.0, which led to mass production, assembly lines. Further, Industry 3.0 is more about automation, which is more about collaborating with other people. And Industry 4.0, which is today, which we are experiencing. Now, why do I want to share this with you? Over the period of 300 years, it is noticed that as new technology came in place, the cost or the time devoted in executing that particular activity was reduced. But over a period of time, the volume has increased a lot. Initially, if we talk about our grandparents, they would just have one outfit and they would wear it for maybe for few years. I don't remember today, even we wearing same outfit for 10 wears. Even many social shopping websites says, best look for 10 wears. The volume is going to increase, which gives us an opportunity to explore and participate in this wave. Any guesses for man on the left? He is Sam Altman, founder of OpenAI. And during one of his Tech Buddies discussion, he said that the future that he is looking with AI is that there can be one person billion-dollar revenue company. That's the power of AI. So if you guys are wondering how is this possible, then this is the structure which is likely to make it possible. On the left side, we see current structure of organization where there are executive leaders at the top. Then there are senior management. There are different departments, product, sales, operation, growth, finance, engineering. And this is the current structure in which most of the organizations are operating. But with AI, there would be one leadership, and there would be multiple departments, but most of those departments would be talking to AI Copilot. And AI Copilot would get data by digging information from the mammoth of data that would be made available to him. This is the broad outlook that Sam Altman has. We may see this in our lifetime, I'm not sure, but let's go ahead with what is there in immediate future. This is a blog that IMF has released, and it was also based on how the job structure would change. And one of the most important things from the IMF blog and also from the technology trap is that with new technology coming in, there is greater possibility of jobs displacement and few jobs complementing additional jobs. It's never the jobs are lost if the transition is managed properly, which means the skill sets have been built and new skill sets have been developed because the requirement for job has always increased. In 80s and 70s, there were no computer-related jobs, but now there are so many. In early 2000, there were no social media-related jobs, but now there are so many. The technology has always given us an opportunity to get ourselves equipped and pick up more avenues to explore our skill set. Now, which sectors are at a sweet spot where AI disruption could be seen on immediate basis, maybe in next few years? So the sectors would be one, that sector where there is large amount of data. The volume is very high and the data is very complex. Second would be the sector where operational efficiency is required and the swiftness in execution is most important. The third would be customer-centric organization, where personalization and confidentiality of customer data is most important. When we evaluate all these three parameters, With data, AI can help in cost avoidance, basically not having to incur same level of cost for additional output. For operation, it would make it easy to speed up the internal process and reach out to marketing. And customer-centric, it would make it possible to have large-scale operation. And if I have to evaluate these three parameters, one sector that comes to my mind, which is at extremely sweet spot for AI transformation, is finance sector. And here we see what are the immediate transition that we can experience in finance. So on the right side, if you see, when it comes to contract drafting, invoice processing, ledger review, that can be easily done by AI. Second is finance scenario generation, or MIS. AI can really help to work on multiple variables and provide different scenarios. This will be helpful for determining budgeting, product life cycle, or estimating future outlook of the company. Also, it helps in determining business strategies. The point is, all the work that was being done on Excel, which was taking a lot of time, the work could be done efficiently, but more focus would now go in making decision based on the output that is given by this AI tool. This is what I picked up from Deloitte report, where they are talking about how finance sector is ripe in a right place. So first, getting to know your customer. Customers are lifeblood for any organization. And how many of you would want to know what your customer needs on like real-time basis or exactly precisely? Because many times it so happens that as a service provider, we are not aware what is the core need of the customer, and the wrong products are being sold. This comes true in case of banks, insurance companies, investment products. With Gen AI tool, you can know your customers. You can also understand what is their history, what are their preferences, and what are their needs based on their age, lifestyle, responsibilities. This will make it easy to minimize any mis-selling thing. Also, KYC is one of the most important in finance segment, because there's huge data, there's a lot of regulatory reporting around that. Though it's a desk-based job, but lot of human time goes in it. With AI, the output can be derived easily, and the customer relationship manager can make decision based on accurate real-time data. Next, talking about business intelligence at Fingerprint. Harpreet did mention about implementing Office 365 and integrating all the data points and making it easy for working. But many organizations, the data is stored at different locations. Sometimes data is also at local hardware. This makes it difficult to run query or do data mining. Many times within organization, this is manageable. But when it comes to mergers and acquisition, there's not only more volume of data about different organizations, there's also diversity of same data set. In that case, if all the data is brought together through an AI tool, which is just a layer on existing infrastructure, will make it analyzing and evaluating data extremely easy. Next point is on customized marketing, which means after I know my customer, I can design my products and services in such a manner that it suits the needs of my customer. Risk is one of the most critical area when it comes to any finance, because the penalties are high. There is a lot of regulatory requirement to manage risk. In this case, if we get a support in form of a tool which will ensure that the risk compliance is up to date, you can keep on training that data to identify likelihood of any future frauds based on past data, or you can train that train that tool or machine to identify whether there are duplicate document, fake document, to minimize misrepresentation of insurance claim. All these things would really make it easy to provide correct value to correct individual. The next point is one of my favorite, which is trading algorithm. Today, investor conferences, investor presentation, annual report, everything is available online. Just make use of AI, asking AI to put everything in one document and evaluate and analyze. Like we saw, AI gave us price of Apple. It would do it for any other stock. This is what I would like to bring to your notice. Quantifying what is the time which will be saved by using AI-based tool. And if you see across different activities, the time saved is as high as 50%. Is imagine you are doing 8 hours job in just 4 hours. You have another 4 hours to either spend on your hobby or leisure activity or upgrade your skill. It's up to us to decide what we would want to do. Now, how GPT would work in a capital market or from investment point of view. So these are the queries that I would like to draw your attention to. So first, we are saying, tell me about a company and a market position in 1,000 words. It would provide you all information about that company. Next, I'm saying, analyze latest financial statement and is there any disruption related to supply chain? It would provide you a response. Third, which is going to make it extremely easy, is draft a report taking into consideration regulatory filing and public information about the stock. It will provide you detailed report, and this will help you to make financial or investment decision on your own. So now from investing point of view, how the future organization structure would look like. On the left, we see non-personalized investing, which is what most of us are doing today. We pick one mutual fund, we park our investment in that mutual fund, and all the investors who are part of that fund, the investment return would be same, irrespective of risk profile. That is what we are saying as non-personalized investing. Few are able to avail this customized investing, which is probably sure. So few of them are able to avail customized investing, which means they can reach out to specialized relationship manager who would guide them. But what future looks like? It is customized investing for all, which means most of them would have an advisor. The advisor would make decision taking help of AIs and GPTs, and it would give them data to portfolio manager to make decision. The point that I would like to bring to a notice here is that today less than 1% of population is able to avail this facility of personalized investing. But with AI-based tool, assuming 100% of population is able to avail, just imagine the volume that will go in this field and opportunities that this will bring up. Recently, a market survey was done to understand how many Russell 3000 companies are looking, CEOs are talking about AI. If you see, before 2016, there were none. But 2024, everybody is talking about AI. These are few pictures taken using AI to bring to your notice. The first is logistics and transportation. How AI is going to impact? It would help in route management, traffic management. In education, it can help in bringing customized learning to all of us. E-commerce, most of us have experienced this. Image on the right side bottom is on healthcare, where MRIs and CT scans could be read using machine to provide early detection of any disease. AI has also application in agriculture where it would test the quality of soil. Our home automation system, which will impact our day-to-day life, is also a feature that we are gifted using AI. We spoke a lot about finance, but these are the other segment in the corporate where AI can help easily, which is marketing, IT, sales. Most of the places you will see one common theme that monotonous, repetitive work is getting replaced using AI and more decision-making work is being given to human. If you guys are wondering where are we, then these are the top 100 companies which are preparing AI ecosystem. They are into building AI architecture, building horizontal and vertical AI, which would make it easy for us to make use of AI application. The next slide is about the image AI. I am sure that there is more work coming to all of us, and it's not that there is going to be less work. The only thing is the repetitive and boring work can be given to others, or the work that you would get it done through your office boy can be now given to GPT to do it. With that, if you have any questions, please again log on to Mentimeter. I would like to know your question. Or if you have any questions, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn. I would be happy to answer your questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, CA Namratasha. It was a wonderful session and deep insight on AI and the different tools that are available at our services. I now request CA Vishwanath Eluru, West Godavari branch, to kindly come on to the dais to present a memento as our token of appreciation and gratitude. She has not only explained different tools to us, she has also made us use at the beginning and at the end of it by scanning the QR code, answering the questions, giving the talks and other things. I think that's the best way of explaining a technical tool to the audience. Thank you so much for this session, CA Samratasha. A marvelous application of AI and future work of AI.